Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And as always, also published on Rumble. The YouTube stuff, it's also goes for the blogger thing there, and also on Patreon for extra support, just in case. Yeah, I'm still a little bit under the weather. I don't know if it's noticeable on my voice, but yeah, it's been tough days. Got some fever here and there, mainly at night, but yeah, I can manage to do the daily videos here. Again, this thing continues here. I don't know. This is for me from my own channel. I don't know what this is. I still don't know. But yeah, got some interesting things here. Steam OLED. It was announced yesterday. It's basically came out after I recorded the video. Steam Deck OLED with, I think it has a little bit a bigger screen, 7-point-inch screen, and the APU it's a little bit better. From what I understand, it has also like a bigger version, like 1 terabyte OLED. The previous Steam Deck it's a little bit cheaper, so it's at a discount. But yeah, the fact that it has an OLED in terms of power consumption is way better, at least from what I understand. I'm not a very handheld guy. I think that I had the last one was the Game Gear from Sega, and I had the Game Boy way long ago. But yeah, I'm not very fond of having handhelds to play with. It's not really my thing. I prefer to sit down and be comfortable and doing my own thing with a decent setup. But yeah, it has its advantages here, and I think Steam is one of the better ones, even though compared with in terms of specs. It seems not that good, especially with Lenovo Legion one and the more direct competition Asus ROG Ally. But yeah, it does very well. So basically, it plays the games. I think all of the games. Usually, here you have even like the Elden Ring kind of background here. But yeah, it plays pretty good. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive, certain degree. I don't know if it's more worth to buy like a PlayStation or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, the fact that it's a Steam Deck, you can play out again all the games in your Steam library, plus the fact that it's very modular, and the fact that you can like install Windows and do almost like it's like a portable computer to a certain degree, not a laptop, but a little bit more portable than that. And I think they did a lot of improvements regarding the interior, like the fan configuration and the heatsink stuff, regarding the new APU. Seems a little bit better, and of course it's always good to see some competition in all the markets. This one is one more, and I think even this new one, even though it's a little bit in terms of bigger display, I think all the accessories from the previous Steam Deck are compatible with this new version, so at least that's the word there, at least in terms of from Steam itself. But yeah, it's one more novelty thing here. Regarding gaming, we are seeing that Warner Brothers just going to double down on game as a service, so microtransaction all over the place, especially on this Wonder Woman game that supposedly was to is coming out, I think next year, not sure. But yeah, and of course the fact that Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. If you thought that they were trying to tweak out and remove all this thing with the live service elements, well, you just keep hoping, because from this call, Zaslav, they just going to double down. They think they have like a lot of ways to do it, because they have huge franchises like Harry Potter, yes, Game of Thrones, okay, DC, which is mainly Batman, Mortal Kombat, whatever, and he tried to brag about a little bit on the Mortal Kombat stuff that they did good sales since mid-September, 3 million copies, whatever it is. But yeah, they basically plan to double down on games as a service, so live services basically. Even though the the market itself in this kind of games, like for example Destiny, and also from Epic, which is Fortnite, if I'm not mistaken. They're not making a lot of money. When you saturate when you saturate the market, because mainly people have a limited amount of time and a limited amount of money to spend on these things, and they think people are hiding money from them. They are entitled to get all the money that people have, and they think people don't have enough. They only have time to stay on their on the platforms or in the games itself and spend money on that. I don't know what kind of mentality they think that they are entitled to, but yeah, people can get hype in a game, but then again, if you don't provide, even in something like games as a service, if you don't provide a decent enough experience, and people get tired. When you start playing a game and you are like 4 years playing the same game with some tweaks here and there, you just get bored to a certain degree, because there is no overarching arc. You're not trying to tell a story, and people get bored of just numbness, being a numbless zombie on a live service game. People get fed up, basically. I think that's the point here that I'm trying to make, and that's why games as a service in the long term will never. For sure, they will try here and there throughout these upcoming years, try to revive the games as a service, but it might get like one game like Fortnite, which is like a fluke that really has a lot of people as a live service. But again, I'm not sure that this game is going to be very good, especially this Wonder Woman game and Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. It's been a debacle also. It's one of those that is being delayed over and over. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, which is not going to get very good, but okay. Regarding another company that's like to monetize everything, we got Assassin's Creed Red's gameplay to feature mechanics inspired by Elden Ring and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Okay, this is not exactly what it says here, because I don't know how to tell you. The game itself will feature less marker and less guidance in the vein of Elden Ring. This is not a feature exclusive to Elden Ring, or it can be done like in any game. It's nothing that it's exclusive to Elden Ring. And I think from what I've been seeing, Elden Ring has more guidance than even the Dark Souls series, which is to say the least, because Dark Souls don't have a map. Don't have for sure markers. You have to discover, you have to memorize the map itself. You have to when you play for the first time, it can be very tricky. And Elden Ring has maps, you can put markers and everything. Of course, I think that you cannot compare the size map, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do. They are trying to brand this Assassin's Creed as kind of a different, and basically, according to leaker, enemies will have a posture bar, like in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, which players can break to destabilize it. So we got poise system here, basically. Even though, again, this is not exclusive to From Software. I think that they're trying to do this because Elden Ring it's a very huge game, still sells. And From Software are very well known for their pedigree on quality in terms of gaming, especially in gameplay mechanics. And I think they're trying to compare it so they can, I don't know, hype people up, saying, oh, this is going to be as good as something like From Software. At least that's my main take, because even this new Assassin's Creed that is out, one in Baghdad, which oh my god, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yeah, it shows its age, especially on the engine side. It's more focused game, but yeah, it's not on the quality of From Software game or something they are trying to aim for. Again, this is going to be Ubisoft game through and through. At least I don't see any reasons to believe otherwise. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Again, I hope that every game is good, and everybody can enjoy the games that come out, but sometimes it's not possible. What can we do? We got Level-5 here, Vision. It's like a live stream. Level-5 is at the top of my hand. It's the guys that do Ni no Kuni and also Professor Layton. They're more they do a lot of JRPGs and this kind of little games here and there. It's an interesting one. They're doing their second live stream for this year. I think they did one in March 9th. Yeah, was held March 9th. We'll see what they have to offer here. I'll be paying attention as best as I can. But yeah, hopefully something like an Ni no Kuni 3 or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's one of those games that I really want to play out, the Ni no Kuni franchise, and it's made by these guys here. And lastly, the one that I should have put in the beginning, it's Micron teases GDDR7 at 32 gigabytes per second memory for 2024 and at 36 gigabytes per second in 2026. So basically, we might see the, according to their plans, we might see already the 5,000 5,000 NVIDIA GPUs and probably, I don't know, 8,000 from AMD going about using the GDDR7. NVIDIA is doing this one, the 7 on their 5000 series. Yeah, I covered here and there some stuff from memory, and yeah, I think I mentioned that they are planning to do, and of course it's going to get improvements throughout the years, at least in this specification GDDR7, the same way that the GDDR6X improved from the 6 version there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, because they already have running around to 24 gigabytes per second from 21, so there was a little bit of improvement. And of course this will help out, especially in terms of memory, dealing with all the stuff from VRAM and memory bus bandwidth. It will help out also, of course, on terms of data centers and everything that they do for like the great software stuff from NVIDIA. It will help out, at least supposedly, I don't know, to deal with the better and more faster memory, which by it will not influence that much, for example, like stuttering issues and everything, but it should handle better these new engines. I think it will go throughout in that sense. I think it will help out dealing with like, for example, Unreal Engine 5 and also the Northlight from Remedy. Hopefully this will help out in terms of like the flow of in terms of fluidity of the gameplay itself. Hopefully, that's my hope. I'm not an engineer, so from what I read, that's what my main takeaway. I might be wrong, but that's my main take there. And I'm going to wrap up for today with some gaming deals. We still have World till the 21st at 23% off. They did one of the DLCs, Deep Threat, which adds more content and more mechanics there. We got Heart Space Shipbreaker. Oh my god, this is a mouthful of titles here. 50% off. We still have Plague Tale, Innocence and Requiem. They are only on sale if you buy them as a bundle, so 55% off both games. And Marvel's Midnight Sun, 60% off. The Legendary Edition, I think it's a good buy, mainly because the characters, about the DLC characters and the mechanics that are involved there are pretty good from what I saw. And again, this is the same guys from XCOM, so you know what you're getting into. So good gameplay, addicting gameplay here. And lastly, we got from GOG, we got Bethesda publisher sale. We've got a lot of games here. The Evil Within stuff, it's already finished on the Epic Game Store, the free stuff. We got Dishonored. If you never played one of those, the first one I think is pretty decent. We got Wolfenstein here. And of course we got Prey, also Skyrim's, the Fallout stuff. Got a lot of stuff here. I'm going to just leave, because it's like a publisher sale. I will just leave this page here, and you can check out for yourself if you want anything from this kind of a sale here. Some of them are pretty good, the ones that I just mentioned. by name, but yeah, basically this is it for today, guys. I'm just going to wrap up with the plug on my Patreon. For extra help, the extra support is mainly at the moment for storage, mainly for having backups of the projects that I do for my private clients, and of course having a space for the videos that I do for the channel. At the moment, basically this is it. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a full day, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, Kunamy Master out.